not forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for daily updates. Hello everyone, welcome to Express Current Affairs. It is the time for the Grand Test 2. Let's see how many of y'all can score well in this test. This is a test covering important MCQs from 16th of November to 30th of November 2018. I want you to attempt all the 70 questions first and know your score so that you will know where you stand and how well are you preparing. If you followed my earlier videos, you will be in a position to answer all these questions. I hope everyone gets 70 out of 70. And if you get above 60, you're already pro in the current affairs, and below 50, you need to put a little extra effort to improve. Let's start. Who is likely to attend as the chief guest of 2019 Republic Day ceremony? Donald Trump, Xi Jinping, Cyril Ramaphosa, or Shinzo Abe? Answers are provided at the last of the video. Once you complete answering all the 70 questions, then only look at the answers and mention your score in the comment section. I'll just give you a hint here. He is the president of South Africa. Very important question. Second question, where is the National Mineral Development Corporation located? Now recently 61st Foundation Day of the National Mineral Development Corporation was celebrated. It was founded in the year 1958. The state-controlled mineral producer under the Ministry of Steel. You need to know. Third question, which is the heaviest launch vehicle made in India by ISRO? GSAT-29, GSLV Mark III, GSLV Mark IV, or GSAT-6A? Now in the options, I have mentioned 2 satellite names and 2 launching vehicles. In the question, I have mentioned only the heaviest launch vehicle. You need to have minimum idea which is a satellite here, which is a launching vehicle here. We have discussed in detail about this launching vehicle. This is also the launch vehicle which would launch the upcoming Chandrayaan-2 mission. Very important question from Science and Technology. 33rd ASEAN Summit had been held in which of the following countries? Myanmar, Singapore, Vietnam, or Cambodia? The hint is it is one of the Asian tiger. You need to remember the ASEAN Summit headquarters Jakarta of Indonesia, very important. Fifth question, the intensity of cyclone is measured by which of the following scale? Richter scale, Saffir-Simpson scale, Mercalli scale, or cyclone scale? While discussing about the cyclone Gaja which hit severely in the state of Tamil Nadu, we have discussed about this scale. Very important, rare question, expected question. Maternity Benefit Act had increased paid maternity leave from 12 weeks to current how many weeks? 24 weeks, 25 weeks, 26 weeks, or 27 weeks? Now recently a report says that it is observed that most of the private companies are not hiring women employees because if they are hired, they need to pay the paid maternity leave to almost certain weeks. So we have discussed this. You must be in a position to answer this. One Belt, One Road is an initiative developed by which of these governments? Russia, USA, India, or China? One Belt, One Road, OBOR, it is also known as Silk Road, initiated by one of the dragon country. 62nd National Shooting Championship has begun in which of the following places? Kerala, Delhi, Maharashtra, or Telangana? A 13-year-old teenager, Isha Singh, she had defeated the shooting champions of the Olympians like Hina Sidhu and Manu Bakar. So we have discussed in detail about this. Who received Rajaram Mohan Rai Award recently? N. Shyam, N. Ram, N. Ramesh, N. Rakesh? He is also the editor of the Hindu Publishing Group. 10th question. Which article of the Indian Constitution provides special rights and privileges to permanent residents of Jammu and Kashmir? Article 21A, Article 35A, Article 19 or Article 16B? Now, almost every day there is a news regarding Jammu and Kashmir. You need to know the two very important articles regarding Jammu and Kashmir, Article 370 and one more article we have discussed in detail. You need to know this. Very important question from exam point of view. The automaker company Volkswagen founded in which country? Great Britain, South Korea, Germany or Japan? Now this company was recently fined by National Green Tribunal as it had used the cheat devices in diesel vehicles. Who is appointed as new Chief Statistician of India? Amartya Sen, Viral Acharya, Praveen Srivastava or Chetan Ghate? Almost after 8 months gap, Centre had appointed the new Chief Statistician of India. Every year we celebrate National Statistics Day on June 29th to mark the birth anniversary of Prashant Chandra Mahalanobis. Very important point and you need to know this. Guru Nanak was born in which year? 1465, 1466, 1469 or 1470? Guru Nanak, the founder of Sikhism, was born in Punjab of Pakistan. We have discussed in detail while talking about India and Pakistan commits to Kartapur Corridor. This question is very important as it appeared in previous exams. So remember the year. Answers are provided at the last of the video. After answering all the 70 questions, you can see the answers. Which team won the UIM Formula 1 H2O Grand Prix of India? Team Abu Dhabi, Team Amaravati, Team China, Team Portugal. Now this Grand Prix was recently held in Amaravati of Andhra Pradesh. So you need to know which team had won in this. What does H define in H1N1? H1N1 is the swine flu virus. Most of the people in India are dying due to swine flu, which is avoidable. Options are A. Hemagglutinin type 1, hemoglobin type 1, hepatitis type 1 or hematomyces type 1. Very important, you need to know the full form of H1N1. Which case law is related to reservations in India? Champakam Dorai versus State of Madras, Keshavanand Bharati versus State of Kerala, Indira Sane versus Union of India, Minerva Mills versus Union of India. Now from polity, this is a area where questions are asked frequently. You need to remember all the important case laws, very important from exam point of view. While discussing about Maratha reservations, we have discussed this point. Which dynamic lady was born on November 19th? Mamta Banerjee, Indira Gandhi, Vasundara Raje or Sarojini Naidu? She is the first women Prime Minister of India. Very important. Her resting place is also known as Shakti Sthal. Almost for a week we have discussed about the dynamic lady because recently Delhi High Court had given a verdict on 1984 Sikh Riots. 18th question. Right to Education Act has been enacted in which year? 2005, 2009, 2010 or 2015? Now this act had inserted Article 21A in the Constitution of India, which provides free and compulsory education of all children in the age group of 16 to 14 years. Very important act. You need to remember the year. Who claimed the first ATP Finals title 2018? Novak Djokovic, Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal or Alexander Zverev? Now he is the new face of the tennis. He defeated the Novak Djokovic and the Roger Federer in the same ATP Finals. Very important, he is a German professional. 20th question. Which of the following is the biography of Mamta Banerjee? Woman Power, Dynamic Mamta Banerjee, Didi, The Untold Mamta Banerjee, Country's toughest women, the Mamta Banerjee. Shaping in Trinamool Congress by Mamta Banerjee. One more dynamic lady, Mamta Banerjee. You need to know the biography of her. Who is the Director General of the World Health Organization? Jim Yong Kim, Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, Roberto Azevedo, or Christine Lagarde? While talking about the malarial deaths, we have discussed about the DG of the World Health Organization. You need to know all the important organizations of the world along with their headquarters and their heads. Very important from exam point of view. Now, the Director General of the World Health Organization says that the world had stalled to fight against the dreadful disease called malaria. What is the anthem for Hockey World Cup 2018? Jai Hind India, Jai Ho India, Jai Ho Hockey, or Jai Hind Hockey? Each and every point regarding hockey is very important as it is our national sport. Now, this anthem has been released by A.R. Rahman, which showcases the Shah Rukh Khan and Nayanthara. In the promo, you can watch the anthem. The Anti-Sikh Riots had broken out in Delhi following the assassination of which Prime Minister of India? Rajiv Gandhi, Indira Gandhi, Lal Bahadur Shastri, or Charan Singh? 1984 Anti-Sikh Riots. We have discussed in detail each and every point. You must be in a position to answer this. India signed $500 million deal with which country to manufacture 2 Stealth Frigates? Now, Stealth Frigate is a warship used by the Indian Navy. The options are Russia, U.S.A, Japan, or Germany. Earlier, India had purchased BrahMos missiles from this country, so the answer is same. Prime Minister Modi government promised to double the farmers' income by which year? 2019, 2020, 2021, or 2022? Now, in this particular year, India celebrates 75 years independence. Very important year. All the government schemes have been targeted to be completed by the end of this year. United Nations Framework Climatic Change Conference of Parties 24 edition will take place in which of the following countries? Poland, Argentina, Russia, or Paris? Now, very important, we have discussed about Conference of Party 21st edition 2015, which was held in Paris. You need to remember the Conference of Parties 24th edition, which will happen in the month of December. Which country filmmaker received the Lifetime Achievement Award at International Film Festival of India 2018? Israel, China, Russia, or U.S.A? Now, this is a country of focus for this year at the International Film Festival of India. Very important. National Constitutional Day is celebrated every year on November 22nd, November 24th, November 26th, or November 28th. The Constitution of India was adopted by the Constituent Assembly on this date in the year 1949. Very important. You need to remember the date and the year mentioned in the preamble. I have discussed the whole of preamble while talking about this day. Many people get confused that Constitution was adopted on the year 1950 of 26th of January, but the answer is 1949, and on this day. The Sentinel Tribes are seen in which part of India? Andaman Islands, Lakshadweep Islands, Western Ghats, or Eastern Ghats? Recently, an American nationalist had been killed in this island by the Sentinel Tribes. Which of the following is a constitutional body? Central Bureau of Investigation, Central Information Commission, Election Commission, or Planning Commission? Now, this is an area where questions are asked from polity. Very important topic. You need to know which are the constitutional bodies, extra constitutional bodies, non-constitutional bodies, advisory bodies, and statutory bodies. Very important. Now, if you know the Article 324, then you will know the answer for this. Who has been elected as Interpol President 2018? Kim Jong-yang, South Korea; Alexander, Russia; Michael, USA; Meng Hongwei, China. Now, Interpol is an international criminal police organization. Headquarters, very important, Lyon of France. The main motto of Interpol is connecting police for a safer world. Which company has topped the Grohe Hurun India Real Estate Rich List 2018? DLF, Lodha Group, Embassy Group or My Home Group? India plays with which country in the semi-finals of ICC Women's T20 World Championship 2018? England, New Zealand, Australia or West Indies? Now, India has been defeated by this country in the semi-finals. India reached 4 times to semi-finals so far in the World Championship and never won a World Cup in the T20 World Championship. Very important, you need to know the country. India-Pakistan Kartapur Corridor will benefit which of the following community? Muslims, Sikhs, Hindus or Jains? Now, this is a long-standing demand recently accepted by India and Pakistan. International Meatless Day is observed every year on November 23rd, November 24th, November 25th or November 26th. The day before the Constitutional Day is the International Meatless Day. Which article of the Constitution entitles prisoners to a fair and speedy trials as part of fundamental rights? Article 25, Article 21, Article 22 and Article 32. While discussing about the under trial prisoners, which accounts almost 60% of the Indian prisons, we have discussed about this article. You need to know all the fundamental rights mentioned in the Constitution. Very important, from Article 12 to Article 35. You need to by heart each and every article. Now, this article related to right to life and liberty. According to India Skills Report 2019, which state had topped the list with highest employability? Telangana, Mumbai, Andhra Pradesh or Kerala? Now, the capital city of this state is Amaravati. What is the name of the machine which is used to measure how much air you can breathe in and out? Spirometer, hygrometer, sphygmomanometer or barometer? Now, very important machine, you need to know this. Who is the editor of the Rising Kashmir? Now, he had been killed recently. Earlier this year, Shujat Bukhari, Burhan Wani, Shahid Bashir or Firdaus Ahmad? Guillain-Barre Syndrome is associated with which of the following? Zika virus, Ebola, polio or cancer? What is the name of the lunar lander of the Chandrayaan-2? Indira, Kalam, Atal, Vikram. Now, this lunar lander has been named after the father of Indian Space Research Program. Very important, we have discussed each and every point regarding Chandrayaan-2 in detail. The upcoming mission. What day is celebrated by United Nations every year on November 25th? Elimination of violence against women, elimination of child labor, elimination of human trafficking or elimination of drugs. Now, 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, we have discussed about the Goal 5 of the agenda, which includes the specific targets to eliminate all forms of violence against certain section of the community. Very important date, November 25th. Who received the prestigious B.C. Roy Award? Dr. B.K. Mishra, Dr. Lakshman, Dr. Sanjay or Dr. Manish? Now, every year on National Doctors' Day, this award is being presented. Now, this person will be bestowed this award on July 1st of 2019 by President Ramnath Kovind. Who is the first woman IAS officer of independent India? Renuka Roy, Anna Raja Malhotra, Kiran Bedi or Marine Joseph? Now, she belonged to 1951 batch of the IAS. She died recently. You need to know the first women IAS of independent India. You all know the first women IPS officer of independent India, Kiran Bedi. The world's first hydrogen power train rolls out in which of the following country? China, USA, Germany or Israel? Who will be the first space tourist to trip around the moon announced by SpaceX? Yusaku Maezawa, Jack Ma, Masaoka or Takashi Miike? No Spin is the autobiography of which of the following cricketer? Shane Warne, Brett Lee, Dale Steyn or Ravichandran Ashwin? Very important, you need to know all the autobiographies list of all the important cricketers recently released. Who received Nobel Prize 2018 for Medicine? Jeffrey C. Hall, Michael Rosbash, James P. Allison and Tasuku Honzo, George Smith and Francis Arnold or Denis Mukwege or Nadia Murad? Now they found out the treatment for cancer therapy, very important. Anna Burns received Booker Prize for 2018 for which of the following book? The English Patient, Lingananda Bado, Milkman or The Long Take? You need to know the answer for this. The first Irish lady who received the Booker Prize for 2018 is Anna Burns. MC Mary Kom has won the 6th time World Boxing Championship 2018 in how many kg event? 45 kg, 46 kg, 47 kg or 48 kg? Very important, this is the area where questions are asked in exams. You need to remember the event which she had participated. India's first Mahila Mall to function with all women crew started in which state? Karnataka, Telangana, Tamil Nadu or Kerala? This state has been dominated by the matriarchal society. Very important. Zakir Jafri was the victim of which of the following riots that took place in India? Gujarat riots 2002, Sikh riots 1984, Hyderabad riots 1990 or Muzaffarnagar riots 2013. We have discussed each and every point regarding this riots. Zakir Jafri, a 80-year-old woman, wife of former MP of Congress who had been burnt alive in this riots. The Last Girl, My Story of Captivity and My Fight Against the Islamic State is the book authored by Nadia Murad, Maria Begum, Malala Yousufzai or Lamia Azi Bashar. She is also the person who received the Nobel Peace Prize for 2018, very important book. Who is appointed as a new Chief Election Commissioner of India? Sunil Arora, Om Prakash Rawat, T.N. Seshan or Sukumar Sen? Now Sukumar Sen is the first Chief Election Commissioner of India. You need to know the present new Chief Election Commissioner of India. What is the capital of Maldives? Victoria, Malé, Port Louis or Antananarivo? While discussing about the President of Maldives, Ibrahim Soli, who was recently elected, we have discussed about the capital of Maldives. Who is the Indian coach for Hockey World Cup 2018? Harendra Singh, Mandeep Singh, Harjeet Singh or Surendra Kumar? How many players will represent each team in volleyball? 7 players, 8 players, 6 players or 5 players? Now in 2019, Pro Volleyball League will start in India. You need to know the members representing each team in volleyball. Airavatham Mahadevan, who passed away recently, is a scholar in which of the following? Literature, music, epigraphy or numismatics? The answer for this is the study of ancient inscription known as what? ISRO launched which of the following imaging satellite on November 29, 2018? GSAT-29, HISIS, GSAT-6A or HESIS? Very important, ISRO had launched 2 satellites in the month of November. One satellite was GSAT-29, which was a communication satellite, and the other satellite was an imaging satellite. So you need to know which among these is the imaging satellite. The 2018 G20 summit was held in which of the following capital cities? Buenos Aires, Canberra, Ottawa or Oslo? Now this is the capital city of Argentina. What is the name of NASA's rover which landed on Mars? InSight, Curiosity, ExoMars or Viking? Very important topic from science and technology. Viking probes of NASA was first to land on Mars in the year 1976. Now this is the 8th successful landing at Mars. You need to know the NASA's land rover. Currently important. Which of the following country won the Davis Cup 2018 title? France, Croatia, Germany or Brazil? Now this country was also the 2018 FIFA Football World Cup runner-up. What is the official mascot for the Hockey World Cup 2018? Ollie, Fuma, Valdi or Izzy? Now one species you need to remember from the state of Odisha is the olive ridley turtles. We have discussed about it. When did Anti-Sikh Riots took place in India? 1982, 1983, 1984 or 1985? What is the autobiography of the legend Dhyan Chand? Goal, Gold, Unbeaten or Leader? Every year on 29th of August, we celebrate National Sports Day to mark the birth anniversary of the legend Dhyan Chand. Who was bestowed with highest French civilian award, Knight of the Legion of the Honor? Mukesh Ambani, Ratan Tata, Ajim Premji or Salil Parekh? Now he is the chairman of Wipro. Which of the following countries' film was awarded Golden Peacock at International Film Festival of India 2018? Israel, Russia, Ukraine or China? Which of the following constitutional amendment says the state can cross the limit of 50% set by the Supreme Court? 81st Constitutional Amendment Act, 82nd, 83rd or 84th? While discussing about Marathas reservation, which had crossed the limit of 50% in reservation set by the Supreme Court, we have discussed about this Constitutional Amendment Act, very important. Group of ministers constituted to amend Sexual Harassment Act 2013 on which of these guidelines? Pradham Guidelines, V for She Guidelines, Vishaka Guidelines or Nirbhaya Guidelines? Now on verge of Me Too movement, the group of ministers are constituted to amend this Act of 2013 based on these guidelines. I have discussed in detail. Who is the present chairman of ISRO? A.S. Kiran Kumar, K. Sivan, G. Madhavan Nair or K. Radhakrishnan? So after you complete answering all the 70 questions, you can see the answers I have mentioned. So this is it for today. All the best for all your exams. I hope everyone scores 70 out of 70 in this test. Mention your score in the comment section. Express Current Affairs is all about providing important current affairs that might appear in coming exams. Covered from Hindu newspaper. Download the PDF mentioned in the description. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe.